Big boobs may be appealing for some, but they can be a living nightmare for those who have them. If you're hoping to ease your aches and pains or fit into that chic new summer onesie, there's always breast reduction surgery. Celebs like Amber Rose, Ariel Winter, and Drew Barrymore have had it done, and plenty of influencers too. But what would happen if your surgery backfires?
I really don't like the way that my nipples and my breast healed.
Has anybody seen my left boob?
And would you need brand new nipples?
That's my nipple!
This is Your Body On, what you should know about breast reductions. Why do people get breast reductions? Large breasts can be an uncomfortable and emotional burden.
My back pain was excruciating. It was horrible. It was inflamed all the time.
You're automatically sexualized. Cleavage was just horrible for me.
I would always try to cover up my body. I didn't have a lot of confidence.
Many large-breasted people suffer chronic neck and back pain, have trouble finding clothes that fit, or can't participate in certain physical activities.
I hated having big boobs. I did not feel comfortable in my body. I didn't feel comfortable in the clothes that I was wearing. I wore a lot of baggy clothes. I definitely was not, society's idea of a girly girl.
I had a very hard time walking around. Running was next to impossible without actually being excruciating pain, feeling like I need to sit down.
It's really heavy. Sometimes it's like complications with breathing sometimes, uncomfortable when sleeping.
To add insult to injury, skin irritation and rashes under large breasts are common. And some people suffer debilitating nerve pain.
My breasts ache with rage.
Yeah, not fun. Breast reduction surgery offers a potential solution to these concerns and can restore your comfort and confidence. But can anybody have the surgery? Before you jump on the bandwagon with Barrymore, you might want to consider if it's right for you. Should you get breast reduction surgery? If you're a heavy smoker, you might want to butt out of this one. All the nicotine and nasty chemicals in your body lead to a higher risk of blood clotting. This may prevent adequate blood flow to your healing breasts and could even trigger a heart attack or stroke. And if you're expecting, breastfeeding could be an issue while you're waiting on your tender breasts to heal. Ooh, ouch, keep those little chompers off. You might also want to reconsider this surgery if you're overweight. You'll be at increased risk of complications like poor wound healing, infection, and blood clots. And you may not get the desired shape you want because weight loss can affect breast size. What are the risks? If you're still gung-ho to slim down your twins, it's important to know the risks. You'll likely experience some temporary bruising, and be prepared for permanent scarring. While some surgeons are getting savvy with hiding the scars, it's still a gamble. There's also a chance of having slight differences in size and shape. And sometimes you can experience a loss of sensation in the nipples.
Oh God, my nipples!
So much for getting frisky. If you have particularly massive mammaries, your surgeon may need to remove parts of your areolas and then graft them back on after your breasts have been reshaped. Preparation. First, you'll want to book a consultation with a board-certified plastic surgeon. They'll look over your medical history and discuss the size and shape you're looking for. Measurements will be made and some photos may be taken. Don't worry, for medical purposes only. And your surgeon will give you the rundown of what to do leading up to the surgery. For starters, steer clear of smoking for at least 6 weeks before the operation. To keep your blood flow in check, you'll also want to avoid aspirin, anti-inflammatory drugs, and herbal supplements. In some cases, you may need a mammogram to rule out any health problems. The procedure. An anesthesiologist will put you to sleep before you go under the knife. Thank goodness. Once you've dozed off, your surgical team will prepare the skin by cleaning it with antibacterial soap and marking the location of the incisions. Depending on your situation, they may make incisions or use liposuction to remove any excess breast fat and tissue. Usually, they'll cut around the nipple and areola and then down each breast. Once the excess fat and tissue are removed, they'll reshape the breast to reset the nipples in their proper position. The incisions will be closed with stitches or sutured shut using a special glue-like adhesive. If there are no complications afterward, you'll be good to go on the same day. But you'll want to arrange a ride with your bestie or order an Uber in advance. Hope it's not a bumpy ride home. Recovery. Your breasts will be bandaged up and nestled in an oh-so-sexy surgical bra to help with the healing. In some cases, a tube might be placed under each arm to help drain any extra blood or fluid. And you'll be given pain meds and possibly antibiotics to reduce the chances of infection. The first week will be the toughest. You'll be tender, bruised, and swollen, and you'll need to stick to sleeping on your back to help your boobs heal.
I've never had my neck this sore in my life. Oh my god.
You might feel a little foggy and nauseous from the pain meds too. Don't hop in the shower for at least 48 hours. When you do, wash your incisions with warm water, not hot, and a little soap. You'll want to limit any physical activity for 4 to 6 weeks while you're recovering. So, I'd postpone any TikTok dance-offs or heavy lifting. You'll also need to book a follow-up appointment with your surgeon to go over the results. It could take months for your scars to fade and for the swelling to go down, so plan your wardrobe accordingly. That Fenty top can wait. Your new A, B, or C cup energy will be revitalizing in the long run, but keep in mind how aging, weight gain, and pregnancy can change the shape of your tatas. Nevertheless, we hope the girls are happy and your confidence and comfort have made the whole ordeal worth it.
I'm telling you, have this same smile as well, because I feel amazing.
It was literally a huge weight lifted off of me.
My shoulders don't hurt. My posture is so much better. My back pain is pretty much gone.
I exude divine feminine energy without needing any of my lady parts.
It has just been the best thing I've ever done for myself in my life.
6 days and I feel I'm sleeping, I'm eating. I can't believe it. I thought I would be nervous to see how I look. I love them. I love them.
Now, if you're hoping to get rid of breast implants, well, that's a whole other story. It could get really ugly. I cannot unsee that. We'll try not to botch this one on another episode of Your Body On.